G'day fellow moto vloggers, Bandit Nev on Ruby the Suzuki Bandit on this holiday Monday. Why is there a holiday? Well, it's the Adelaide Cup. Not as big as the Melbourne Cup, but well, it's our cup, isn't it? So they give you a bit of a break, all the workers and that, so they can go to the races and have a good time, forget about work. So yeah, it's been a little while again. We've had the hot weather, and today's probably the coolest it's been for the past week. So that's good. About, what's it going to be, about 26 today, which is pretty good. I would suspect our 40 degrees Celsius and above has gone for this summer season, and we won't see another one for a long time, I hope. Probably around November, December. So yeah, coming into our very nice riding weather. Autumn, very nice. Not hot, not cold, just right. And of course the Northern Hemisphere, they're coming into their spring and their summer season, so that's good. So we'll be seeing a lot more motor vlogs out there, I suspect, and be hard to keep up with. I was watching one Steve's Hornet 900 this morning, and he was talking about Audi, and of course they're very big in this country now as well, and how many specials they get in, and they sell out so quick. And it's exactly the same here, Steve. They don't get enough in, and especially the good popular ticketed items. You might, like, if you're there at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning before they open up at 8, you might get at the front of the line, you might be able to get something half decent, but I can't be bothered doing that and trying to hip and shoulder people out the way so I can get something at a good price or whatever. It'll come up again. Also, I was watching another chap that I follow on YouTube, and Graham, he was saying about oil on his front brake pads on his 250. Well, I think it's a Madrella. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's a Chinese bike, and he's had some issues with his forks leaking and that, or one fork anyway, and he had to end up getting a new fork. So he obviously had some sort of a contamination of the front brake pads, because they weren't slowing him down that well. Well, I know in my view, if any oil has penetrated or got on your front brake pads, you should change them. And I think that's good practice, and at the end of the day, they're not really expensive, brake pads, and they're not really hard to do either. They're one of the easier things to do on a motorbike. My front ones I can change in about 10 minutes, it's so easy. My back one's a little bit more difficult, but I can do it. It's just a little bit more difficult seating the pads into place. But anyway, if you do, Graham, get a chance, change those pads. If not for peace of mind, well, it won't hurt. It won't hurt to do it. So I'm off visiting, and then I'll go for a bit of a ride up in the hills, and I will continue this vlog if anything interesting pops up. I was also watching another video by Calm Biker, and he was mentioning about why the wind socks or the dead cat furry things don't work. It might cut the actual wind down, the wind noise down directly, but it won't cut the noise of the wind getting in your helmet. And someone had come up with the idea of getting little rubber balls and putting your microphone in one of them, and he tried that out. That was okay. It seemed to be okay. But I don't know if I've got enough room in this helmet to stick a rubber ball, so it probably wouldn't have made any difference in this one. But yeah, I don't think it's so much the wind itself, it's the actual noise inside the helmet that the microphone picks up. So well, in my case anyway, in my helmet anyway, I've always had a problem with a bit of wind noise, even though I've got a fluffy sock on the microphone. So yeah, I'm heading up into them there hills on this holiday Monday, so it should be a nice ride. So be back in a sec if anything happens. Right, let's see if there's many people at the cafe today. There's a nice bike there. Yes, there's a few here today. Look at that. Bikes everywhere today. Yeah, doing a big trade. Excellent. Such a nice day, that's why. There had to be a lot of bikes out. Had to be. I'll continue on with my quest. Yeah, another thing Calm Biker was talking about was people still texting whilst driving, even though there's big fines and demerit points. It doesn't seem to have done anything to curb the problem, and it goes that way here as well, because you still see it all the time around here. Lucky I can't text on the bike, even though I wouldn't anyway, because it's a little bit hard trying to text and ride at the same time. But I bet you there's people that would try. But I still can answer the phone with the Bluetooth connectivity, and on the bike as well as in the car, which I believe is safer. And he was mentioning also that where have the days gone where you could go out on your bike or in your car and you're not contactable? Well, been a while, that's for sure. But some of you youngsters won't even know what that was like. Going out and you couldn't even contact anyone, or they couldn't contact you. So yeah, that's another subject that I thought I'd mention on my ride out today. Although I can answer the phone in the car, I believe it's no different than talking to someone via Bluetooth hands-free than talking to someone in the car that's a passenger. Maybe your thoughts on that. Why is he straddling the white line? He's in a hurry. I know. I'll tell you one thing, he's going faster than 80. Normally the cops love this road. Anyway, I'll continue my journey. Just up here, there's a little factory just here. I'm in Gawler, and that's the Winterlich factory, where they make my favourite garlic metwurst. Yeah, so I've never actually been in there to buy any, but I'm not sure if they sell it over the counter. Maybe one day I'll find out. Yeah, I also want to give a shout out to a friend. He's only a youngster, and his name's Lachlan. And yesterday at Kapunda, the Kapunda Trots, they had the Kapunda Cup on. I was there, and he called his first ever race, which went, of course, Australia-wide on the radio, and it was the second race at Kapunda. I just want to congratulate him on a very, very good job. Even though my horse didn't win that I backed, he still called the race really well, and a very exciting one at that. He normally calls the pony races at Globe Derby, and he also calls the trials at either Globe Derby or Gawler, whichever one they race on. So, well done, Lockie. Well done. Well, I'm on my favourite road, Medlow Road, and getting near the end of my ride. All you people up there in the Northern Hemisphere, this is what you got to look forward to. Blue skies, sunshine, cool weather. It's all coming soon. Your days are getting longer, mine are getting shorter. Yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching. Everyone that watches my videos, thank you. If you're a motor vlogger or not, it doesn't matter. Hope you enjoyed the little waffle. And until next time, from Bandit Nev, Ruby the Suzuki Bandit, cheers for now.